When we go digital, you must realize that all of the platforms will be utilized. It will be satellite, it will be cable, it will be terrestrial, and also IPTV. All of these different platforms will provide digital television. And then it's up to the consumer actually to choose which he thinks best can offer the best, let's say, performance and also the best, let's say, number of channels and channels of interest. The thing is also that satellite is also covering actually all 100% of the cable TV network, so we are actually feeding the network with the digital signals. Then there will be new steps, there will be development in digital TV. The next step from standard digital is of course high definition TV. And that means of course that satellite will play a key role because we have the bandwidth and so forth. So there will be 80 channels and improved technical quality, 5.1, multi-channel sound and so forth. And beyond that, there will also be, I'm sure, in the future to be three-dimensional TV, 3D TV. And that's also a thing that we will be testing in the coming years. So there will be development in the digital world. There will be, of course, people that will be switching between the platforms. We have seen that, for example, in Sweden and in other countries, that people change depending on, let's say, the economic situation, depending on their channels of choice, and so forth. It also means where they are living. Actually, if you're connected to a cable TV network, of course, I think you select that because that's what's being offered at your locations. But normally, people choose rather, and they're also flexible. They change depending on the demand. If kids grow up, maybe they want to see some other channels. If you are interested in sports, and you may go and change maybe to go to dedicated satellite. But I think we welcome the competition because that will strengthen also, of course, our efforts. We believe that satellite was first in digital, satellite was first in HD, satellite will be first in 3D. So we will try to improve our key offerings to our customers. That's true. There's, of course, pay TV channels and there are free-to-air channels, which are not costly. But then, of course, if you're interested in ethnic channels or channels of other languages and so forth, satellite is the only choice, I would say, in that case. Of course, the main channels, it's key important that satellites also keep, say, the main channels of interest, the public broadcasters and the other channels. And Sirius has a strong footprint in this area because we have our uplink facilities here. We cover all of the Baltic states, I think, with a number of channels together with Viasat, our partner. So I think we will try to increase that offering even more in the future and improve
how many channels do you actually carry up to the bird and down?
For the time being on Sirius we are more than 440 channels. And we can improve that. Our satellite is now loaded to around 93%. But we have ordered a new satellite, Sirius 5, which will be available in 2.5 years from now. So we will increase the capacity by then. So it fits, I think, rather our, let's say, key offerings of bandwidth in the region.
And of those 440 channels, how many are packaged for subscription in the Baltic states, and how many are free to air, and maybe how many are sort of strange languages that people might not want here?
I think a lot of channels, most of the channels I would say on Sirius are pay TV channels as such. For the Baltic state, I think we have 3 or 4 channels that are free to air. Normally now the business model is rather complicated because there are so many channels. So let's say there's only 3 models for TV channels. Either pay, it's license, or it's advertising. And the advertising part is decreasing at all times. So I would say it's very difficult for so many channels to compete. So the thing is to go and include in the package. And of course, the pay TV operator has really to see that they have all the key channels which are of interest. Otherwise, they cannot do the offering.